Yes, y'all know what time it is. Yes, come on in. Come on in. Yes, it's your girl. Only 69 Ways, and I'm here with VKJTV, Miss Kara Speaks, and oh, look who popped in, Miss Candy Love. And we are here to discuss the season finale of Paradise. How you guys doing this evening? Is he still
I'm still
Jay?
rocking to the beat, man. That beat was
Yeah.
fire, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Give us something new every week.
Look at he listening to
Last
like
week it was a
Starting again.
presentation. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, still bopping to that beat. That was fire, B. I like that. I feel like I was in the Paradise Hood. You know what I'm saying?
you listening to some music behind the scenes. Like, what you bopping?
Man, I'm doing great, man. This is definitely a great ending to a dope season. Yeah, I'm feeling it.
Okay.
I'm good. Ready to get into it.
Yeah, I'm ready to get into it as well. So, how would y'all rate this finale? Only the finale. We gonna at the end we gonna rate this whole season, but right now we're gonna do the finale. How would you rate it? Scale of 1 to 10.
I'll give the finale an 8.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a 6. I'm gonna give it a 6.
Woo, there she go.
Dang, 6. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8. I'm gonna give it an 8 as well. And I know why you gave it a 6. So we'll talk
Look,
about
he
that.
turned it down.
Well, she's down there. That's all I mean.
Yeah, I
You
give it
know.
an 8 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I give it an 8.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't a 10, so I give it an 8. There's some things that could have been better, but we will talk about it as we go along.
Mhm.
About those things, what it could have been better. But yes, so what's so funny?
Nothing. Just laughing.
Okay. I thought something happened, but this episode is called "The Man Who Kept the Secrets," and it's about Xavier and Robinson race to find Bradford unalive her before it's too late. I guess.
I don't think I got any of my predictions right, but you know,
I had one.
we
I
tried.
had thrown it out there,
Yeah.
and it partially came true. But yeah, we will discuss as we go along. So this episode started 12 years earlier. We see a flashback from 12 years earlier. We know she brought some planes of scientists and architect people to build her city. So this is all tied together. Then we see this thick guy, tall guy, named Trent. He's the project site manager. And there's a whole bunch of construction guys, mostly black and colored people. I noticed.
Color? Did you just say
She
color?
said color. She wants to include everybody.
I thought I saw
The
some other
non-black.
people, non-black. I thought I saw
Latinas.
some
You mean
know.
people
Yeah.
of color? We don't call them colored anymore.
colored.
Melanated people.
Look, I
You
was
know,
thinking
the
about the
others
Wayans
call
brothers.
us colored.
I was thinking about the Wayans brothers thing song with
Oh,
color.
the happy is singing in color. Give me a high. Okay, give me a high five then. All right, give me a high five. Okay.
It
That's-
blended in before it came out my mouth.
Okay.
Yeah, the
Gotcha.
people of color.
People of color, yes.
Info.
Yeah,
up?
okay.
What up,
So
Buck
I
Stars?
noticed that it was a group of
Brown
people of
folks,
color,
black
yeah,
and brown.
black and brown. I was just
Yeah.
like, wow. I'm up there scoping.
Deep history, deep meanings.
Yeah, definitely deep
Yeah.
meanings. Yeah, I was like, word,
Mm.
but not surprised. Okay.
Yeah, because we build it, but we can't
Amazing.
say.
That part.
Yeah, I was going to mention that too. It was
Ooh.
definitely a great
Look.
depiction of the American way of how
Mm.
we will build things and countries and invent things and
Never
not
thought
reap the
about it.
benefits of it. So yes, it was very, very the word nostalgic a little bit, or historically nostalgic, or
Formative, yeah.
Yeah.
very capitalistic,
Very.
Okay, look, very
right?
heavy
Mhm.
on the thing, but
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, I noticed that as we see them hanging out and talking and as they working and getting to know each other, and Adam and Trent, the site manager, they became close. They had like this special friendship.
yeah,
It looked like
bromance.
something else. Yeah, that I ain't want to put a label on it, but I just said special friendship. Okay.
Yeah,
And
Exactly how this country was built.
it was kind of making me feel, because of the times that we're in.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
couldn't just be a regular bromance, right? So my mind is thinking, oh, is he like, you know what I mean? Like having
Because they
feelings
didn't-
toward him
because
because,
the way they
Yeah.
was looking at each other, but it was just like that's why I said special friendship, because it'd be like
yeah,
a
I
brother.
think it was more of a brotherhood type of thing.
Yeah.
And because they asked what they're going to do with the money, and
Right.
Adam was like, I'm going to send it back home.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
because
think
some dude talking about
Yeah.
a woman. I'm
Mhm.
like,
Yeah, you're
Buying
going to
some
spend the money on a woman.
I'm like, so y'all was intended to get paid after the work was done, not during, which is
Crazy.
wild, right?
Crazy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
as the explosions was
Some
happening,
type of weekly
okay, so weekly, okay, not when the whole project is done. So that's a scam in itself, okay.
The American way.
Yep. If you make it that long.
So the explosion starts to happen, and then we saw a worker. He was coughing, very sickly, and like he couldn't manage to stand up straight as he was coughing so badly.
Mhm.
And then Trent noticed the dude was coughing. Everybody noticed. And then they found some biohazard stuff called arseno. Yeah,
Some type of asbestos.
Arsenic.
it's a iron arsenic sulfide.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
I can't pronounce the whole word
You did
right
it.
now.
You got it right.
But Trent took it to the architect Anders, which is the one that was on the plane like a couple episodes ago with Sinatra, when she said building my city.
Yep.
He looked at it because he already know what it is. He trying to play dumb.
Sinatra know how to pick them, boy.
Okay, she was vetting. She vetted very heavily on these people. So he told them to go tell the guys to have a night out. I mean, to take the night off, because Trent wanted to shut it down, and
Right.
Anders said, no, we got to keep working. So the next day, Trent went to work. His key card can get in through the gates. Is heavy security for the entrance of this recycling plant.
Fired on his day off.
Basically. So
Trent
he was
Craig.
fired, and Anders came out, said like, you no longer work here, and the guys gonna wear masks, like it's gonna help because they wear masks up, because he noticed his guys are in there but not him.
Crazy.
Right. Wow. And he said this is more than a recycling plant. This is dangerous. You got them guys in there working. It was just, he said, I think Anders kind of saved him in a sense, because if Sinatra knew and we see how she got down, anybody getting in her way of her dreams.
Yeah. Kind of
You think she was like that back in the day, where she would just make sure somebody was taken out?
That's why I said that she sure know how to pick them, because that man say we got to get it done, okay?
Yeah.
And
Every minute count.
Yes, every minute counts.
Yeah, I forgot what his real name was, because I was going to try to pronounce it too.
I did. Yeah.
Aberdorman.
Aberdorman. Thank you for trying. Thank you for trying.
He was like, yeah.
Thank you for trying.
That's what they do with the kids, because I used to work in middle school, so that's what they was shorten their name into an American name, so we can remember. But yeah, so he was booted out, and then we see him we see like as he was in his house, we see time went by, because he had articles of suspicious death, and the president up there on his walls and stuff, and in the site as well, and he kept calling, and in between time he kept calling Adam because that's his special friend, and his special friend is not picking up. What's so funny? His special friend.
His special friend.
We know what that means, like in another sense. Your special friend.
His special friend.
That was his buddy.
That was his buddy. Other guys. That was his buddy. He calling the other fellas. He calling Adam because he's so worried because Adam is still working at the site, and he know what that the biohazard is out there if people getting sick and stuff like that. And he just kept calling. We see him making his 3D printer. He making a blicky. Sorry, I was like, oh my goodness,
plastic, untraceable.
I was like, oh wow,
crazy.
We talked about that like a couple episodes ago, I think.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah.
The crazy voicemails that he's leaving in the background is why he threw in the nozzle on the blicky. And I'm like, this dude is insane.
Yeah. Special friend B. Be politely correct.
Okay, P. Bronson.
P. Bronson.
What up?
You could just say friend, but the way she was like special friend.
That's his buddy.
Well, they kind of
look here.
Like you said, they teetered the line, and unless they.
That's why I said I don't want to put labels on that.
Right.
They kind of did, but then looking at the scene where he got the beers from a West African store, Cheers. It didn't seem like it was anything more than just that. Of course, y'all want to push the line now because we in 2025 because that's what everybody does. That's normal. I thought it was just
because I feel like they paint us a picture and then it's like because like even with Severance, if you guys watch Severance, I was like, are they? I was like, no, maybe not. Then I was like, oh, and then they spelled it out for us verbatim. Yes, they are special friends.
They did spell it out here.
Well, see, if you watch This Is Us. Because the guy that actually wrote this, the executive guy, Dan Fogelman. If you watch This Is Us and then you put this together, then you understand they are going to be on that line of showing buddy. You know what I mean? But it's not anything more than what it is. You know?
And then it could be the cultural differences with Adam because he's from, and so he's a little bit more friendlier, maybe. In a way.
I didn't think,
but Trent seems.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't think there was an interest on Adam's end, but on Trent's end, it felt like he was interested in him in that way.
I think Trent was fond of him because of his nobility of sending money back home, and then they created a bond. They took him in. Yep. Trent seemed like a lonely, a loner type of dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, those guys. They don't have a lot of friends. So I think Adam and his crew kind of took him in, and then they kind of developed that bond. You know what I mean? So
he ended up eating lunch with him, and they was joking and having fun. And then then Adam didn't mind having him sit beside him. The way Trent was sitting beside him was a little bit different than I would say a regular friendship. Mm-hmm. But Adam didn't mind.
Yeah, you look at the way you look at him in that situation where he's doing a 3D strap, right? He don't got a wife. He don't got kids. He's alone. He's a loner. So when he finally made a bond with people, it's like, yo, these are my people. Yeah. And I think that's why he was taking so much responsibility and kind of going crazy because he knew the truth that his people was about to die because of, the stuff that was in the cave.
Yeah.
So when you got nobody else and you finally find some of your people, like it'll make you go crazy to be like, yo, I got to take care of my people because they took me in and they show me more love than my own people. That's because that's what we do.
Yeah.
We as a people, we always showing love to other cultures and they feel like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, sometimes it could kick us in the behind.
We said that before, right?
Yeah, we did.
Said that.
Yeah, so he made the 3D print of this blicky. We saw this flashback before, and this is where the assassination attempt on
crazy
Kyle.
Dog.
And this is where Xavier took the bullet for him. Mm-hmm. And that was the whole beginning of the episode. I was like, yo,
I like that
Okay.
beginning. I like
Yeah.
that beginning.
Yeah.
I liked it because I was wrong. I was wrong.
We
What
were
are you wrong
all
about? What are you talking about?
Who unlocked
wrong.
out?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, none of
But
us
how
got
would
that.
you? If we made
They
guesses,
didn't want us to
We
know.
remember. Look, we remember him, but we don't remember him. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
We
Yeah.
remember
Oh,
it
but
happened
we
in
don't
the
know him, though.
flashback, right? We
Yeah,
ain't
but
know.
this is the
Back.
clearest picture we've seen of him actually taking out a blicky and shooting.
Yeah.
And we go back to the beginning, like we didn't even see all of that. They didn't even show. They just showed.
No.
You know what I
From
mean?
the
Like glimpses.
vantage point of the
Yeah.
president and Xavier. It wasn't
Right.
focused on him.
We don't know
Mhm.
why he wanted to unalive the
Right.
Right.
president, but
Hey, people
I
on
wish they
social
had
media
sprinkled that
stickers.
in a little bit earlier, like maybe episode 5 or 6.
I
But
give you that, Candy. Yeah.
Appreciate you, P. Bronson. Thank you for the contribution.
P. Bronson got a.
I'm not streaming it on my channel. Thank you, P. I'll be live at 10:20 though.
Okay, so yeah, that was a good beginning for me.
It was.
I'm not gonna hold you.
And the
I'm like,
music, the score was good. The music was good too. I
Yeah.
didn't know what it. I just liked the music. I said I got to find it because I liked it.
okay, finding the music. So we see him in a trance. At first, he was listening to his wife's voice up there in the under, and he broke out of the trance and he marched over there to where Robinson and the crew is being held at, and he said it's over. Let them go. Then he said the DNA at the crime scene does not match anyone down here. And he tried to tell her to give up her blicky. She said, I am not giving up my blicky.
You knew that
You're out
wasn't
your
going to
mind.
happen.
Okay.
She
You're out your mind.
She's obsessed with her blicky, B. Like,
She said,
it's like
oh,
taking
no.
a pacifier or a baby bottle from a baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, no.
Right, because remember the episode earlier, Sinatra said she want her blickies back, all the artillery back. So it's like, he said, okay, whatever. And she says, you might want to start narrowing it down to arrival day. Go through the people from arrival day. And then he walk off. He said, whatever. He going back to the crime scene. And she said, what does she have on you? He said, my daughter. She has my daughter.
That's
As
enough.
he walked away. Yeah, that was enough for me. And we see Sinatra, and we see the people. The people is watching VP on the TV making this announcement about things that happen with Kyle and how people are safe, because they know with the machines in the sky and the whole melee stuff was happening, going down. Now people know that they are safe, like they are okay. No need to be alarmed anymore. And we also see, right, trying to reassure that they are safe. So we also see Sinatra in the office with Dr. Karobi. And she said, you can go. You no longer need it. She said, I done some bad things. Because, she's a doctor. She always trying to fix somebody. Especially Sinatra behind. So
it ain't work. It did not work. Sorry.
It did not work. It's okay. It did not work. But we also see a scene where we see what's her name? Jane and Presley. They still eating ice cream. And they was talking, and first Presley was trying to go, and Jane convinced her to stay a little longer and stuff like that. And we see her get a call from Jane, got a call from Sinatra, and she said, when the time comes, I know you close to Xavier. When the time comes, I'm gonna need you to do what you got to do. I was like, because she said the daughter knows too much. And yeah, she don't want no blowback to come on them, especially herself, Sinatra. So I was like, oh no.
You lost your son, so it's just F the kids, huh? That's what we doing.
I'm not surprised.
All for paradise.
I don't want to find that little girl a husband.
And husband, thank you. Yes, we gonna fight. I said that last time.
Kid for kid, okay.
But as they was on the phone, Jane said about that we game.
That was
Baby.
funny.
For me doing all this, I'm gonna need that weekend. She said,
I wish I still had my
have you
reality
lost
gave
your
it to her.
mind?
Okay.
She said, you lost
She's
your
like,
mind?
are you crazy?
Crazy? I was like, why would you call
Yes.
somebody? Why would you
Very.
question an insane
And you knew
person?
that.
Sanity.
Right.
That was I said wrong road, wrong move. Why would you question her sanity of an insane person? Like,
Because she's crazy.
Insane?
I was gonna say because Sinatra's an a-hole.
but you
That's
don't
why.
say that
Yes.
out loud.
She don't have no couth at all.
I was like,
I am insane.
That's what
That
happens
could
when you
set her
think you're
off.
untouchable. You know what I'm saying? Just say
Yeah, that's
anything out
true.
your mouth, and then
yeah,
know. things happen.
And I'm mad at Dr. T that you all of this time and you could not see through any of that, huh? No.
No.
Got it.
Found out later on that
I rose my
while
ass.
she don't know a lot of stuff, because she didn't vet everybody. Like
no, I'm saying just in terms of about Sinatra and who she is as a person. So like she had to do a full reveal for you to see any of that. Like what kind of therapist are you?
You know, you
Alan get it only trauma about her son. That was it. That lady cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
I think it was like she was kind of like praising her, and just like she said, to Robinson, you know what I'm saying? I was making sure that everybody knew that she wasn't a monster, but really she was. So I think it was like the therapist was on some like, I'm grateful that you got me down here because you didn't have to bring me down here and didn't have to put me down with this whole project to get the people and pick the people out. You know what I'm saying? So I think she kind of felt like obligated to kind of uplift her because she got her involved and basically saved her life from the big whammy.
And I guess they didn't see the crazy until the cuckoo until now.
You see the cuckoo and who?
I guess so.
The doctor
didn't see the cuckoo in Sam and Sinatra until now.
Clearly, because
I've been.
But you probably hid it well, or wasn't it a reason for it to be seen until the fall?
I'm just thinking, like, when I sit down with my therapist, the amount of stuff that I talk about, baby, like, just be able to see some things.
I think she went to her initially after her son died.
Yeah.
So she's always had kind of like a place in her heart to kind of like take care of Sinatra because she's trying to help her heal. Right. And then it's like, okay, thanks for helping me heal. Now I want to put you down with this, what I'm doing, this secret project. And it's kind of like one hand wash the other. Like, yeah, you just be my little healer, rub me on the back when I'm feeling bad. But now you're no longer needed. Your services are no longer needed. You're fired.
Not you
Thank
fired.
you for your services. You should be.
Yeah.
I'm really a monster. A monster.
Yeah. Definitely evil.
Evil. So moving on. So we see that
we got to talk about Peppa Pig. Go back. There we go.
Oh, with the cheese fries?
Yeah.
Oh, she ain't got that yet.
I don't think we got to that yet.
Well, she's up.
She get right there.
Talking about this thing?
We're going to talk about it now. Yeah, that was just when she was saying it on a TV, listening to the vice president address the community.
I thought
that was the same.
I got to talk about Peppa Pig because
this is the scene right here.
Yeah, we're not gonna let that get away.
We ain't gonna let that get away. Nah.
Andy said, "Oh hell no."
It's the crazy part when she said Peppa Pig that I knew who she was talking about, and I shouldn't. Okay. But yeah, so we see Robinson showed up at Dr. Tarabi's house, and she said, "I'm gonna need all the list of the people who from arrival day. We have to go through the list of people from arrival." And then she said, "No." She was trying to close the door on her. She said, "I'm not asking."
Nicely.
Okay, you're gonna do it nicely. Yeah, basically. So they went through the list, and they noticed some names. I forgot the name, so I forgot to write it down. Do anyone know the names of these two people?
Kevin McAllister. I'm making up.
I'm gonna say start with an M. I just know start with an M.
And I forgot Trent's name, but I know Margaret.
Yeah, Margaret or Maggie, whatever you want to call her.
Maggie.
Yeah, I know that name, but I couldn't remember Trent name for nothing. So
the librarian.
The librarian. I can say the librarian.
The librarian. The fake librarian. Mm-hmm.
So they noticed that it was some indiscrepancies with them. And we see also at the same time as they was looking at this list, we see Xavier went back to the crime scene and having flashback of Cal talking and stuff, and noticing talk about CDs and music and stuff like that. And he noticed he put a special CD under some other CDs. So he went over there. He went over there and looked through, and he find a CD that says For Jeremy. He put it in the CD player and hear him talking. And then we just heard a little bit, the snippet of it. And next thing you know, he went to the library looking for the book. At first, he went to the Sinatra. He looked into a Sinatra book or something. And then he went to the book that said the man that holds the secrets or something, got a lot of secrets or something.
Okay, backtrack. How do
Oh,
we
for
get
two.
there? Let's
Oh,
get
for
to
two.
the details.
I was wrong
yo.
about the man who kept the secrets. That was the title of the book, and then the number was the number to the book,
the other book.
decimal.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna say the 801
852 something.
Something.
6
But
digits.
remember. Okay.
Go ahead.
So that's why I love these details. I love how they put this together and how they wrote this. Because he memorized the number on that cigarette and burnt it back in the early season.
Yes.
Yep.
So when he went there, he was looking at the
general
statues. He was
area.
looking at a whole bunch of stuff, and then
yeah.
he through the glass, he looked at the index numbers on a book and put 2 and 2 together. That's when he started searching for those numbers.
All right.
And then he
Right.
found the number to the Sinatra book. There's nothing in,
Oh, and
in
then we
that book.
saw there, well, we saw at the beginning of the episode, and also there where they had the memorial of the people that worked there, that the flower on the back of the jackets was the employees.
Yeah, the
I was
symbol.
like,
And the helmet.
Yeah.
And the
And the
yeah.
helmet. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, they was
that's the
placing
symbol.
everything there. You know what I mean?
The evil symbol. Then we also at the same time we see what's her name? Who made the fake food? Dr. Tarabi. Went to go get some cheese fries. And
fake
Maggie. Yeah, fake Maggie presented her with the cheese fries, this fake cheese fries, and she said, "Oh, you can have a seat. You can sit down." You know, because they're already friendly with each other.
Mm-hmm.
And the lady didn't think none of it, and she said, "Oh, you have some." Willing to share. She took some, and then she said that the real Maggie has allergic reaction to nuts and stuff like that, because I guess it's made out of cashews or something.
Thing when she pulled that stuff on the computer, because I was pausing everything. I said, "What that say?" She was like, "No, it can't be." I said, "Can't be."
She supposed to carry an EpiPen.
Tree nuts. So I was like,
she said, "This is my third plate today." Like,
today.
She said,
and I didn't even connect that was supposed to be the same person. I'm like, okay. And then when she went over there, I was like, oh.
She said, "Yeah, it's good, and you're good too." And then here come Robinson.
Click, click. Right.
Don't you move a move. Don't you move nothing. Right?
So you the reason why Trent got found out. You supposed to act like you supposed to know. Maggie. You supposed to know that.
Well, how was she supposed to know? He was supposed to provide her with that information. This was his gig, not hers.
They supposed.
Yeah, she was just along for the ride, to be honest.
Yeah, he needed as we find out when we go further, he needed a wife to go with him.
Yeah.
That's why she was picked. He's like, "It's your lucky day." We'll get to that.
She's out there snacking and wallowing her sorrows.
So as so we didn't really see. Did we see the conversation between Maggie and them? Not really. They did a cutaway.
He said it's something like I was wondering when you were gonna get here. I'm relieved. I've been stressed out. I just have to say, whatever I did, he made me do it. Well, girl, what did you do?
And she did say he made me do it. I'm like, who the heck is he? And then we see Xavier at the library found the book, and he got knocked. As he went through the pages, and we saw the information of the book. How when he was writing down that stuff from the tablet.
You want to hide the information? Put it in a book.
Yeah, it in the book. So we saw that as he was reading, we see this big burly guy came up behind him and knocked him out.
So did y'all put it together like before we seen the rest of the episode? Did you put it together that the librarian was Trent, or did it take you a minute?
No, they had to spell that out for me, baby. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't look. That's why
what's going on? Why is he doing somebody else's dirty work? Because I noticed librarian ain't doing this. Like, why?
Right.
What did Trent do to you? I mean, what did X do to you to make you want to babaloo bop him? Like, why?
Yeah.
Andy got all the smoke for him.
Come
Yeah, I
on,
got
Smoke.
smoke for him and Margaret.
He said, wrong place, wrong time. Bopped them up. Mm-hmm.
They correspond
Dewey
with the
Decimal
System.
Okay.
So, yeah, so he knocked them out. I'm like, oh, snap. And
But can we go back for a second? When X was looking through the book, all those notes that Cal was writing some notes, y'all. Cal was taking his time writing notes, drawing. Like, we saw him do some things, but he was really, really, really giving information. He was writing conversations that they were having.
Oh yeah.
With
Billy and Sinatra.
Because he had to get everything that he could from that tablet onto the paper. Because what happened later,
with the coordinates and everything, and
which is what I thought those numbers were. I thought they were coordinates, not the doggone Dewey Decimal System. But all right, child.
Yeah, I thought it was.
I'm old enough.
I thought it was somebody
that's
playing.
what it is.
Yes, but
at first I thought the plane, and then I said, maybe it's coordinates. Yeah, nope.
Yeah, so we see him waking up, tied up to a bookshelf, and we see this fake librarian, Trent, and he said, "You don't recognize me." I was like,
when he said that, that's when I put it together.
I was like, it's the hair.
Mm-hmm.
I like a hair would make a major difference from the guy from the beginning. I'm like, oh my gosh.
And he didn't have a beard in the beginning too.
Right, that's what I said. Hair, less hair up here and hair down here. I'm like, oh.
But then when he did pop at X, then we saw his beard. But when he said, "Oh, you don't remember me," I was like, "Oh, that's dude right there." Yeah.
It's like, I wonder how long it's gonna take y'all to, if y'all gonna remember me or recognize me.
Right? I'm like, it's kind of hard to recognize you. And then I don't think Cal really saw the guy because everybody, trying to cover him. I don't know. You know what I mean?
And I feel like Xavier was more focused on the Purim than like the actual face.
Yeah.
Well, they did arrest him, right? So I'm sure X saw his face after they arrested him, got the mugshot and all of this and that. But again, it's probably been years. It's been what? It's been over 12 years or less than 12 years at this point?
Yeah, it was less.
Because it was 12 years when they started doing the whole explosions.
When they started building.
So now it's a little bit less than 12 years, right? So
right. So
he wouldn't remember. He would not remember.
No.
Because how long ago was the attempt on the president? That was before they got down there, but we don't know exactly what the time frame of that was. Was that 10 years ago? Was that 5 ago? 5, 6?
Maybe 5, maybe 2.
And then you wouldn't expect this dimwit to be down there. You wouldn't expect him to be there.
Right.
Or that he passed away in the prison with the rest of the folks. Like, why would I think that you assume somebody's identity and wandered into paradise? Like,
that's the last thing on X's mind.
I would say that's the last thing on his Xavier mind right now. He's thinking about his daughter and his wife.
Thinking about his wife, thinking about everything. It's like
his guard was totally down. He got hit in the back of the head. So he really was not focused on anything other than reading that book.
Yeah, so Trent went through his backstory of how he got down there. He did get locked up. And then we saw the jail when mayhem, and then everybody broke out. And people was unaliving the COs. And it was
I feel like that had to be
wild.
the same time they found out they wasn't going to make it.
Everything went mayhem. Yeah, that was the day.
That was the day.
Yeah.
And this dude is a monster. Like, he had to bend down to get through the cell. This dude has got to be like,
is this
6'9" or the dude is huge, yo.
Either the set is short, is little small, or he is just a big guy.
Huge. That dude is huge, yo.
I was like, yo, he was ducking, and I'm
But
like,
he's
oh, no.
diabolical though.
And he picked the right person to.
That's what I was gonna say. So you was just going through every car till you found somebody that you could closely resemble enough that was
And
going
same,
like,
and the
nope,
same, and the
black,
same height,
Bruh.
same height.
Yeah, because that dude is tall
I
too.
could shave my head
Yeah,
and
that
be
dude
that
was
dude.
tall.
What?
He was
Put
so
on a
short.
fake police outfit, like identification.
Yeah,
I'm on the list. Okay.
That's the CO outfit, ain't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
He took
Yeah, like,
the knife out of his chest and then he put it on.
Yeah.
And
He took that,
I was
yeah.
like,
And he took his blicky too.
he was planning because he's the only one that really knows
Yes,
what
That's some
they
quick
mean
thinking on
and
your
what
feet,
they were
though.
building.
Yeah.
So,
That's some quick thinking on your feet, because
That's some good
But that guy
writing,
gave
too.
him that. He gave him that. He was like, something is going on. I forgot what he said at the plant, at the recycling plant. He was like, something is about to happen, or something catastrophic is about to happen, or going to happen. So he knew something really, really bad was going to happen. So
Yeah, when he pointed out the fact that it's not a recycling site.
Yeah, so he kind of had a heads up.
And the dude was like, "Shut up, shut up."
That's why I said he's trying to save him, because he know, like, you can be coming out here in a body bag instead of walking out, basically.
Yeah. He also pointed out the fact that the worst jail in the United States is in Colorado. And it was fating when he called them. When he called Adam, it was just like, it is what it is.
Adam was like,
click. Adam was like, I'm sick. He's dying.
Like, I know.
He's like, you picked up. Yeah, because I want you to stop calling me.
Because he going out to yonder, like he about to be on the other side. That's why he picked up.
So he probably been calling her for a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we saw that after that happened.
When he was making the blicky, he was calling.
Yeah, he was trying to call him
for a while.
And
for a long time.
Yeah, that was their fault. Why would you, if y'all was going to Colorado, why would you put that man in prison over there? You don't expect prisoners to escape, but if the world's going, who know?
I mean, it happened there. He attempted Kyle's life, so that's where.
No, weren't they in DC?
Were they in DC?
I think that was before they got down there.
Yeah, that's why he said they sent me to the worst jail in the United States. So they sent him there.
Yeah,
that's why he said it was fake.
That's right.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it was fake.
They sent him to Seattle,
why would
Texas.
Y'all send him there. I'm like, was he living there? Was he living there?
Should have sent them to Brooklyn.
Somewhere, Rikers.
Brooklyn, where Diddy is right now. I should have sent them there, but no. But the storyline wouldn't have worked. So
yeah, I know. It's just foolishness, though. That part was foolishness. How they wrote it. It's like, if you were putting your bunker there, why would you? Let's relocate these prisoners.
Yeah, they didn't have no idea that they was going to break out like that anyway. So
you should have had some type of strategy if you knew the world was going to end. Like, so they all just supposed to sit there and just
and take the ending. Yeah.
Yo, okay.
Basically.
Right in the jail.
Right in the jail. Mm-hmm. So, as he was
very violent unalivers, sure, right.
So he found the two people, the real librarian and the real Maggie, and he said, "I can show you a quicker way," because I guess they was trying to get to the hangar. I guess
very trusting.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be.
I mean, he got the uniform on, but
you're walking me into the grass and the trees. I can see there's nothing for miles.
It's right around the bend.
Yeah, it's dead end. What are we doing?
Because they know they're going to a secret hangar or whatever, or passage or whatever.
And they have no idea he took advantage of their naivety. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, sure.
And their eagerness to get to where they're supposed to be. They were eager.
Yeah, because it was traffic and they was trying to get to.
It was gridlock. Nobody was
I'd have been like, listen, I'll follow you. I'm not about to let you walk behind me. Go on, because you know where it's at. Why?
I follow your lead.
Look,
I follow your
lead. That's
the
New York in you. That's the New York in you.
I'm not gonna hold you. I do the same thing.
Go on. I'll catch up.
You walking side to side, or you walking.
There's
they were following. They were following him until he said, "Yeah, go ahead. It's right around the bend." He was setting it up. So they were following him to that point, and then he said, "Yeah, go ahead. It's right around there."
No, you go ahead. It's right around there.
You would have no idea. None of us would have no idea.
It's a dead end.
So
really?
At this point.
Really, Maggie? Wow. It's a dead end, huh? It's your dead end.
Exactly.
I can't see nothing. Can you show me?
Okay.
That's that New York though. That's what we would do.
Suspicious all
I'm
the
like, I don't
time.
see nothing from right here. So yeah, you want to.
Mhm.
It's like, I don't know you. I don't trust you, bruh.
You
So
be nice.
popped-
All of
he
us saying
popped
all
him.
these people. I'm the one you want to let. No.
And then it's like they didn't really have no plan. So you were in the line of order tracking. All these people supposed to be going to the bunker or no?
Right.
Like, yeah.
I don't think
What
so.
was the exit strategy? This is horrible. Like,
Where are the cars going to be?
I feel
I
like
think-
some of the people didn't even make
I
it
think they was
down in the
gonna get
bunker.
out.
Like,
I think they
what's
was
the
gonna
name's
get
wife?
out on a certain exit. I think. They
Yeah,
gonna-
that was probably the only way to get to where
Get
they
to
needed to
that,
get to.
yeah.
So they had the people that was chosen and the people that wasn't. Most of them probably wasn't. So
But
he's
they
just
really should
following
have had a
this
real
road.
police officer flagging them off in the car, not on foot, in the
Right.
car.
He's supposed to be that police
Move,
officer.
move,
Right,
let
I
him
say he's
go.
supposed to be.
Yeah, but
right.
not on foot though. Not on foot. And
It's
not
only a
not
mile
I'm
up.
the only one. Ain't nobody else in this group going? No.
Right.
Okay.
That is mad suspicious, right? Just us two? What about everybody else?
Right. There's nobody else in this line.
You let everybody else go past me.
Where are
I'm
they going?
special.
Where are they
Be
going?
special. Yeah.
Yeah, so he popped him. He cut his hair. He got to fit the real librarian's description.
Mhm.
Because he
That's
took
commitment.
the IDs.
I'm not giving myself
IDs.
no balding in the middle like that.
That dude is
Yeah,
tall,
no.
though. The
Yeah,
librarian's
that's
tall,
what,
too.
yeah, that's what I said. He was looking
He
at the
messed
height
it.
when he got the ID. So he looking at the height, especially for his.
So we got to talk about how he got in, because that was hilarious, though.
Yeah,
We'll get
Mr.
to that.
I can't breathe.
And then he cut off his hair. Then he ran into the fake Maggie, and she in the car eating and snacking
Eating snacks.
and smoking her cigarettes. He said, "Since the world is in, I might as well."
End of days.
She
She
said,
said,
I
I
did
ain't
nothing
I can
with
do
my
it out in
life.
public. She said, I ain't did nothing with my life. She said, I can do
Dang.
all this out in public without shame and all that stuff.
Mhm.
So he like, today's your lucky day. So he, that's the fake Maggie.
I got a question for y'all at the
Yeah,
very
right
end,
place,
but yeah.
right time.
Mhm.
Yeah. So he as they was at the hangar going through security and stuff like that, they supposed to show the identification, and they have a special wrist bracelet. He says he's tried to scan it. It was reading because he had to cut it. I guess it was on the real librarian arm at the time, so it was cut. So, and they asked for identification or something, and he started having like this breathing
Panic attack.
problem, panic
Feeling
attack.
it.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
Fake
Panic
panic attack.
That fake Maggie didn't really look that much like the real Maggie. I mean, she had
At
dark
all.
hair, but they did not have the same
that's why
build
they
at
can't
all.
show the IDs. That's why he hit the.
Well, he looked closer to the guy.
Mhm.
I was like,
Well, nah,
You know what that
remember,
would-
Scanning.
You know what
remember
that would have got
the-
you? Move out the way. Move.
remember when
Step.
X and the kids scanned in? They already had their photos on the screen.
Yeah.
right.
Mhm.
Yeah, 'cause his name
So
is
they
Eli
look
or
similar to
something.
him.
Close enough.
But the biggest question that was asked is, why is your thing cut? It shouldn't
Yeah.
be cut.
What happened to it? Why
Right.
is
That-
it
What happened?
still?
Right.
That was the question.
That's really what set it off. You know what I'm
And
saying?
then-
And here goes suspicious Kara again. I'm not gonna say go ahead. I don't have time for this. I'm gonna be like, no, pull them to the side. No, y'all go over there. Somebody deal with that. I'm not dealing
Everybody
with
was
that.
Why your
panicking.
bracelet ain't
Bob,
on you?
She just said
Come
go
get 'em.
because there was a lot of people behind them that need to get through,
Let
and
the
they
other
was on a
people
time
go.
crunch.
Move
And
So
then
in
he's
that's
out
like,
the
another-
way.
oh
I'm
God,
just not
oh
gonna let
God,
you
oh
slide,
God. He was
boo.
saying, he was going crazy. Oh God, oh God. She's
Get
like,
the
just
back
go.
of the line. Get somebody else to do it.
Yeah.
Nope. Maybe you'll figure it out by the time I get back to you. Next.
Now, if it was
move over.
us, would it happen
would
like
not.
that?
Absolutely not.
They've been snatched to the ground. Real right there on site.
Okay,
And tackle. Boom.
kissing the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
That's
ain't
Like,
why I
yes,
was
my name
saying
is
to the-
Candy Love. Yes. Oh God, I don't have ID. Oh God. She's like, you don't look
Oh
like
my God, oh
Candy.
my God, oh my God.
That's why I was saying to the ladies that it
It's
would have
not
been more
working.
poetic since he was a project manager at the site. And we were saying earlier it was mostly black or brown people if he had been a black or brown person. But then I said he wouldn't have been able to get into the bunker though, because we went down there like that. We went down there. Wouldn't that be that?
I mean, being that we talking about the
Whose
finale,
ID he gonna
did you
steal?
see any other brown folks down there, or people of or colored people, as Monique says, down there?
Not really.
Did you notice?
I think you might have had like an Asian billionaire or something like that, but I don't.
No, it was like specs, like a.
You got a whole braiding shop and Presley, the only brown girl I done seen.
It's only 25,000 people, right? So
Yep,
I
25,000.
don't even know if I even saw kids at the school. I mean, at the But I didn't pay.
Oh, she did have a little. Did she have a little black friend she was talking to? I take that
Yeah.
back because remember the other black friend was looking at the president's son too.
Oh
At
yeah.
first he was looking like, nope, that's my boyfriend.
Right. That's right.
That's
So,
why I
yes.
said like
So it's a sprinkle.
Sprinkle. That's why I like sprinkle. him.
Sprinkle me, baby. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's
So,
the only one talked to.
They got through. She said, "Go ahead, go." And he admitted to Xavier that he got comfortable down there. He had to admit he got comfortable down there, and he got comfortable in that life, being the fake librarian. And until one day, Cal came in his role.
That was
Said he
funny.
want to make mix tape for his son, and where could he
That's
do that
bullshit.
at? And it triggered why he was down there in the first place.
Oh, don't remember now. You was chilling eating cheese fries with homegirl and loaning out books. Now all of a sudden, get out of here.
We saw that scene earlier in the season, and
Yes.
there's no way we could have put that together without all of this. You know what I'm saying?
We had encounters with the librarian from Cal and from the kids.
Jeremy.
They go to the library all the time.
Right.
That's all the time I noticed the librarian.
That beginning piece in another episode, like maybe when she was telling the guy, like, build me my whatever, maybe we could have got that scene earlier, and then we
I'm trying to remember when we first saw the scene when she told him to build her city. I'm trying to remember, was he in the background? Because he was there. I'm like, I don't remember.
We didn't never see them build it though. She just took
Trent.
Yeah, he was there.
She just took him to. It was. I thought
he was there on the side. He was there on the side while they were getting stuff together. And when she said, "Build me my city," they scanned over to him, so he was there.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, if they had given
it
us
happened this
that story
episode, but
then,
before, I don't know if it happened before. That's what I'm saying. I can't remember.
They could have gave us that story, and then we could have got to this episode, and then we could have got the part where he was the guy with the president, and he broke out of jail, and then put.
You mean like separated?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think Candy was saying that.
Yeah. I mean,
we get it.
I don't mind the way they did it
a little
this way
earlier, and then that way we would have been like, okay, but just gave it to us all at once. Like,
but I think if they would have separated it, it would have kind of confused things because we still had to learn about Billy. We still had to learn about everybody else. Remember how they structured the stories in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So even if we did see this, we would kind of lose it until this part comes up. So if they did give us like half.
They could have given us the first part of the episode, like how the building of it and the bad things that happened, and maybe Sinatra knew about it and the guy knew about it and they didn't care. So, like
now they would have had to trim out some of that middle part, how they had that beautiful friendship, but we could have.
That wouldn't have been good writing because I like how they kept us in the dark because we were trying to guess. Was it Jane that killed the president? Was it the father that? Remember how we were guessing?
Yeah,
they kept us in the dark until this, so they wrote it properly to me. My opinion.
What the lady that we saw on the White House lawn?
Yeah, they wanted us to guess. They wanted us to be like, right.
I thought she was lying. I said, "Ain't no outside person. She just talking."
Mm-hmm. Right.
And then we had the flower on the jacket, and we had to come all the way back to that.
We thought it was the father because he had the flower on the bookmark. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They really made us think. So I like how they did it to the end and kept it until the very, very end because
it was technically someone outside.
I said that last recap, Candy, because I said they ain't gonna do no with the wife. No, okay.
Nah, they holding that.
They holding it. Yeah,
they holding that.
Season.
So
and then somebody was saying on the social media streets that maybe
you was watching them.
Perhaps I'll be out there in the social media streets. That Sinatra's family's not real. And I was like, I mean, they showed him at the end, and I was like, kind of like a Sixth Sense thing, like the daughter and the husband is they not really there. They're like they showing us
family,
but, huh?
A phantom family.
Yeah, and I was like, who knows?
But she keeps saying, "Where's take my family? Make sure they
go
safe.
Protect my family. Go do this and that."
She said that to one person, but
that's
Yeah, but everybody heard her. Everybody can like, her that look like she crazy.
She literally told the guard, "Go and protect my family." Right. If it was imaginary, he'd be like, "What family?" What are you talking about?
No, because if that's your guard, you don't know. But like if she mentioned a family, just do whatever, man. You know,
Yeah, they might not take it past her because they know she's super.
Yeah,
so all right, we got it. Like just
y'all
pull
really
on.
gonna run with that? Okay.
Hey,
Let's see
you
what
might have a
happens in
fancy
season 2.
family. Who knows?
Listen, we threw all them theories out there last time, and hardly nothing sticks. So who
Ain't
knows?
none
Next
stick.
season.
Keep throwing it, right? Just go
Keep
ahead.
going.
Hey,
So
hey.
so Buck thought it landed perfectly in his
Yes.
in their eyes. So
Mm-hmm.
about
I love how they hid it from us. We could have never
I
guessed.
mean, I only like it because they told the story well. Like they gave us the full story. It wasn't just like, and you'd be like, how was it this man? So at least they gave us the whole
Yeah, that would tick me
Yeah.
off. I'm like, why is it Baldy McBaldy? Like, why?
Because when we opened the episode, I said, "Where are we going again?" Okay,
That's
at least
how
it's paradise.
What's the name? Fogelman does it. You know, again, this is us. That's how they do it.
Does make me cry. I can watch this.
Yeah. Now it's good, man.
Just watch it. And
it was
cry.
so
It's
good. They give
cry.
you the piece and then he wraps it up at the end every single time. So you always get that satisfaction.
What his history and his upbringing is. Where did you go to school? Do you have black family members? Because why you be, you know what I'm saying? Like he hits it on the head. Like we had
he does.
The black folks that was building the community that they couldn't go to.
He got some people
dying, and then we had Randall and this is us. I'm like,
yes,
I love the fact that they got Randall and tied Randall all up in this. You know what I'm saying? Like we are so focused on Xavier, not Randall, but we know him as Randall, right?
They're not gonna say nothing, Buck. They're not gonna play with this lady. She's gonna.
Yeah, I would think that Dr. Wood said something. Probably
you think if it wasn't real and they said, "Listen, your family's not real," then she really go crazy and just like
she'll lose her mind.
Oh yeah, more than what she is
I'm
now.
Just throwing theories.
I'm not saying
I don't know. They probably real. I just heard it and I said, well, maybe why not? We don't know nothing
out there.
The way the story has been going, like
no,
been wrong the whole time.
And ain't nobody gonna tell that lady nothing. Ain't nobody gonna tell her nothing.
Okay, we're gonna move on off this theory. We're gonna move on because Cal came in the library. It clicked in his head why he's supposed to be down there, so he went to go put his plan in action to
You mean Trent? Yeah,
Trent,
mm-hmm.
to put his plan in action to unalive Cal. And
my question is, how did he know 11 o'clock? Because he looked at his watch. How did he know 11 o'clock they would shut down the cameras? He must have really been watching and knowing that Billy and Jane and Priscilla was playing a Wii consistently.
And that's another thing where they didn't give us enough time, because what was the time frame from when he went to the library to do all that stuff to when he was gone? Because I felt like that was a very close time frame. You know what I'm saying? I felt he had all that information, and that all that stuff happened in that one day. You know, when they showed us.
Mm-hmm.
Xavier said, I wish you was gone. The daddy said, I don't respect you. I gave you everything you got. You know, like all of that. Robinson said, I don't want to be with you no more. That was all in the same day. Now he got the stuff off the tablet. But I feel like he got the stuff off the tablet like a day or two before. So, I mean, maybe that's all he needed was a day or two.
That's all he needed, man.
Yeah, that's all he needed.
I guess.
But again, the question is, how did Trent know 11 o'clock?
Jane. You didn't notice a librarian standing out there watching? Where was the security guard?
Exactly. Where was security?
7-foot tall librarian.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, he dismissed Xavier, and then Bill was up there playing Wii with Presley and whoever.
Jane.
And Jane.
Yeah, with Jane and Priscilla.
Jane is in on this. Got to be.
I remember at the beginning when they say playing Wii, I thought they was playing Wii, that kind of Wii. Like,
we thought they
playing with the Wii.
But I was like, oh no, they was playing Wii. And now we get to the end, it's like, nah, y'all for real?
No, y'all was actually playing
Wii. Jane is on it. Jane is
like, what year are we in if they are playing Wii?
Miss Carrie, you are funny. He's playing with the Wii.
We all thought that, so we said that a few episodes ago. Like, we thought.
Well, he did lay down.
Something about Presley coming over there to play.
Yeah, when Presley got into it, I'm like, oh, they really was playing the game then.
Presley was coming over.
No games. They got to look. They got to take what they got. You mean maybe she ain't like the PS4, PS5. She liked.
If Presley was coming over there, they definitely wasn't playing. Playing with each other like that.
Right. She wasn't playing with the Wii. She was playing with the Wii.
Right, just playing the Wii for real.
Yeah, that's playing the Wii for real. So
not the Wii.
I don't know how he. Yeah, like you said, it might take him 2 days just to get the. And he was on the outside of his balcony of his room, so it was easy to snatch him, get him.
There's no cameras out there. Oh, the cameras was down. But you had to figure out the cameras was down. So how about before that?
I think he took a gamble.
2 days,
in my opinion.
Why would you take a gamble and look at your watch though? Nobody seen your big ass standing out there watching them 2 days.
I think he probably look at his activity because Kyle drink and sometimes he do be going outside. I don't know.
What if Sinatra was connected to Trent? Because
yes, Jane gotta go.
Remember how Cal was like, "I'm gonna tell the truth," and she like, "No, you not." Remember that? Mm-hmm. Okay, so maybe Sinatra knew this guy was here and was like, "Yo, you want to stay here? This is what you gotta do." And they ain't show us nothing.
Yeah, but she'd have had to figure that all out. How would she know?
So y'all don't think Jane would say, like
maybe she connected. Maybe she sent Jane.
Turned another corner. Like Jane went against Sinatra. Like she didn't turn another corner.
Right.
But y'all don't think Jane would be in on?
We don't even know any of the inner workings of this place. So y'all have a doctor's office. Y'all don't ever go to the doctor because this lady ain't supposed to be eating no damn peanuts. She's over there eating cheese fries. This man,
That's why I love this story, man. I love this show because they're gonna keep us in the dark till next season on all of that, and they may not even address it.
Yeah, probably not, because now we got to address the wife and then her journey, his journey to get to her, plus what's going on back there. We ain't gonna get the back stuff. Is
White
done.
Moses.
Yeah, we can speculate all. Yeah.
Yeah, she is very unhinged. Putting it lightly.
Now her backstory I would like to get since we got Billy's.
I think that's for season 2, Kira.
Yeah, season 2.
Give me a hot 5 minutes. It don't gotta be too long, or 2 minutes. However,
that's season 2.
Put the story together.
She had to become like pertinent to the story and like a key piece.
Yeah.
And what she did with this episode, she became a real like key piece to everything. So
Miss Thing looked like she wasn't allowed to play no games.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And she was stuck at a certain age because remember she was real excited about that carnival and that Wii.
She's
she's a great actress.
She has a childlike mind, but she's dangerous.
Right. After that ponytail, it's a wrap. So.
Yeah,
that's the get her done hair.
Yep, get her done. You know how we put our hair back in the ponytail?
Right. Yep. Take your earrings off.
So we see how Cal went down with the rock object, the blunt object that was from the library that we saw. They
was from the
and just put the murder weapon back on
the
site.
Yeah, that was happened to be in the library. So
how they was breaking rocks with that.
And he just washed it off, put it back up there.
Wiped it off, washed it off. There you go. No fingerprints.
He hit him one time. He knocked him out. He was down for the count, and then we.
Oh, you don't got those pictures?
No, I had them, but I ain't want to put blood in.
No, that's a little graphic.
You put no blood in there. Yeah,
I ain't want to put the other.
I love how they did it though. It was very poetic. They was playing the piano. Yeah. That's when I put it together. That was the guy that did This Is Us, because that's how he does it. He'll show a violent scene with real soft music and all of that. So I was like, man, this is poetic, dog. For real.
Okay, so
and I did notice he put the X on there.
Yes.
Yeah, he put the X on. Yes, he was crawling and trying to put the.
He should have played it.
Cigarettes on the nightstand, and then the dude sat down and about to take a drink. Took Cal a drink. I'm like,
he didn't know what to do. He was just
I think he was waiting till someone come in there and catch him. But he
you finally completed your mission. You didn't think this through because you got down here, got comfortable, abandoned the mission, then said, "Oh, there we go." And honestly, he should have been taking Sinatra out, not Cal, if he want to keep it funky.
Yeah,
I don't think he knows.
He don't even know who Sinatra is.
Right, he don't.
We know in the real world, the president ain't got no power. He ain't got no power. The figurehead.
That's usually the case.
Cal is innocent. So Cal is innocent because he was finding out stuff. Little did he know, he was finding out stuff along with everybody else. So he was just a face.
If they would have had a conversation, then they would have went after Sinatra and just really took out. But Trent ain't want to have no conversation. He was getting payback for what they did to Adam
because
and his
to
family.
him the president is giving orders, and
Right.
the president is on TV saying these speeches.
So
and
we
stuff.
think.
So
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Sinatra's the undercover gangster, yo.
right, so yeah, so we see Cal
That's
take
what he
down,
should have
and
been
then
doing
for
his
the second
research to
time,
find.
he's out of there.
Yeah.
So
That's what he
Crazy.
should have been doing his research to find. You since you got your degree and you know everything, you got time on your hands, you got down there and got comfortable. You should have figured out who was really in charge.
The president.
Since we didn't
Because
get the
that's the
president the
image
first
that they
time.
projected, though.
yeah, they projected. Yeah,
That's the image.
he's
We
the
need a
face.
president down here, and you're gonna be the figurehead, but I'm in control.
Right.
And you think you're in control, but I gotta take you out anyway. Like he actually did
Sinatra
her a
is
favor.
barely out.
He said the
like
same
that.
as it was above ground, it was below ground. So
Right.
if he's not in control up here on this earth,
He didn't know that. I don't think so.
you know
No.
I
how
don't think
presidency
he
works.
knew that
No.
up there either, Kira. I don't think he knew that because he did have Cal on the wall when he was doing his research and stuff.
Which
Remember, he was
dumb.
yelling. Remember, he's yelling at Sinatra. I'm the president. Remember, he's running that.
Yeah.
So in his mind, he thinks he's running the show.
Right.
He ain't running shit.
Well,
I
you
mean, he
get
did
killed
try to
then.
take him out before, but I'm saying, like, if you
But doing
didn't
nothing.
successfully take him out, now you're down there. You done got off your square. That's the least you could do to make sure you're gonna do the job right this time. No.
That's why I keep thinking like Sinatra is connected to this dude, man.
It could be.
Because it's just
You know
funny
what?
how they
You
had
know
that conversation and all of a sudden now the next day, this guy's taking him out. I don't think it was just the things flooding back to me now moment was what triggered him was the only thing that triggered him to go do it.
Well, he said he got comfortable for like, 3 years?
He said he got
Just
comfortable for a
chilling,
minute.
eating cheese
Yeah,
fries.
He
he
was
was
chilling.
comfortable until he saw him come to the library. And I
Yeah.
guess, the president never came to the library because what he called him, Your Honor?
Yeah.
Yeah, call you Your Honor.
I'm like, okay, bro. All right.
Yeah. But I'm
That
saying it
was
wasn't the
another-
only
that was
thing
like
that
another giveaway. Like,
Mhm.
dude
Yeah,
was
yeah,
locked
yeah.
up.
Yeah.
I don't know why the president didn't have his own doggone library. Just saying.
I guess he didn't want to leave evidence in his. He wanted to leave it in the public.
Mm.
I guess.
Okay.
it's a good ass show, boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moving
it's
on.
good.
Sinatra took the book. He got away.
Trent took the book.
Trent.
By the way.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know why I said Sinatra.
Wow.
Trent.
You looking at
Trent took-
Sinatra.
Yeah, I'm
That's
looking
why. That's why you said Sinatra.
because I'm excited to get to her part, but because you already know what I want.
Go to
But
yes.
Trent took the book, which has the direction and coordinates and the plans and how to get to up there. And Xavier was still strapped down, and then Robinson came to the rescue, cut him loose. They started chasing because basically he didn't get a good head start. So Xavier already knew where he was going because they were really on his tail. I was like, okay, let's go.
Oh,
They
you
was
see
It's
them
TV.
damn
It's
cheese
they was,
TV.
fries.
they
It's
was
TV.
climbing stuff. They was climbing stuff, and I'm like, wow, okay.
He should have been going, right? He should have been outside already, right?
Right, supposed to be in
Told
the
you he was
plane.
over there
yo.
eating them fake cheese fries. We already seen X's body at the beginning. Okay, he was ready to go.
So yeah, so and then they corner him on that thing, and then they put their blickies down. They was talking. He was just saying how I guess things were supposed to be different. I guess down there, it was just more of the same BS.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they carried the government from up to the below. Why would you think it's going to be different?
Yeah, so he took a leap. Okay,
Before he
I'm
took a
just
leap,
glad he
though.
put that bag down because I was like, oh,
I would say he put
Yeah.
you gotta
he put
leave
the
that
bag
book.
Before he took
Yeah.
the leap, though, it was poetic because he said, "This was the gravesite of my friends. I guess this is gonna be my gravesite too."
down. Yeah, so he
Very well written. Like,
Show
well,
is
this is
leave
the
the
end.
book.
And he landed on somebody's roof. Okay, so yeah, there's
That's
that.
crazy.
So that was a crazy
yeah,
death. So, and then Xavier took his way to Sinatra office. He went through. They patted him down. He gave him his blicky. They patted him down, but down to the waist. That was it. And he get in the office, and he said he found out who it was. Who who was the person, the outsider, and he
Mhm.
had him himself because he took his own self out, and then he said, "Where's my daughter?" And because at the same time, she had got a text or a call from she got a text from Jane saying it was done.
Mhm.
I was like,
Yeah, it was handled.
I
Yeah.
don't think so. When I'm like, that thing too quick and too when
Nah, I
Jane sent
believed
that
it,
text.
yo. I
You
believed it
did?
because
Yeah, 'cause
because
I
Jane
of
was
know
how
she's
crazy.
dangerous, but I
merciless
don't
that
think she.
chick was with Billy, and how, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't put it past Jane. So when Sinatra said that, I was like, no. I was yelling at the screen like, no, she
Yeah.
ain't do
I
that for
said
real.
no because the way Jane quickly got off when she called her crazy about that Wii game. She's like, I'm not gonna do what you tell me to do. So I'm about to do
Oh,
the
okay.
opposite.
I didn't know she had
I'm about-
slipped something in her ice cream
That's
like
why I
she did
said, why
poor
would you
Billy.
call her crazy? Because if you notice her facial expression, it changed. She was like, because crazy people don't like to be called crazy outright. I'm just be honest, like
How
for
you
real,
know?
like
Crazy people know crazy people.
they don't like to be called out like that. I'm just saying, if you look,
Right.
if you go back, it's like a switch click because she hurry up and get off the phone.
Yeah, she said we should end this conversation now.
We should terminate the call. Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah. So
What are
that's
you
what made me
talking
like
about?
when she said that time, like, nah, she ain't.
She's like, what?
I know she
Hello?
crazy, but she ain't did that. I'm like, I know she's like, nah. And then she
I really
came
thought
through
she did it though. I really was like, yo, did she really take her out?
Yeah, I didn't think she did it how
did
she
get on my
about to.
nerves, but yeah.
I mean,
I
I
cause
thought
thought
she
it
might have
was going to
slipped
be
a little
something with
something
that
in the
ice
ice cream.
cream.
Yeah, the ice
Yeah.
cream.
I thought it was going to be something with the ice cream. And I said, Prince
Mhm.
is smart. She going to switch that shit around.
I mean, yeah, it
And
makes
then
sense
Jane
because
gonna be
that's
on
what
the
she
stove.
did with Billy, right?
Right.
She did something with the drink. And that's why in my mind, I'm like, I wouldn't put it past her to do that to Priscilla too, man. Like, so when she's like, I'm
A
sorry.
kid doing drugs who never been doing drugs.
It
Billy
don't
never did it.
matter.
Billy
They
didn't
ain't
either.
asked no
It
questions
matters
about
to
Billy.
Xavier though.
Yo, I didn't think that Jane was gonna come
There
back
was
like
like
this.
it was too much for a recreational amount. Like, well, when have you known to be using if him to use a recreational amount to begin
He was
with?
unalive from ice cream.
Okay, the cool part for me is when Xavier broke down. I was like,
Yes.
oh,
Yes.
he about to go ape shit. No,
Yep.
I'm like, oh snap. And then he broke down. He came right back up, pulled from his ankle holster. It said pop to the securities and the
That's how
two
you know they
security.
terrible
I'm like,
security guards.
Yeah,
Terrible.
I knew why
Gotcha.
he was going down. I said, okay, he got to get down there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know he was gonna do something.
Got them Sterling K tears out.
right.
Sterling,
He was breaking down.
But you saw them though. She looked at them and it was like, let me pull this thing out real
It
quick.
was too slow. They should have
One of
already
them
had. They
guys.
should have been ready.
Yeah, that was too slow. And then he put the blicky to her head and
he's like, now what now? What happened?
What happened? Right.
Oh Lord, look at her neck bent back.
And
like
then
that,
Jane came through, said pop. I was like, oh.
I was excited to hear Randall curse though. You know what I'm saying? Like I never really see Sterling K get like real like on some like mother. I was like, oh, go ahead, Sterling.
That was
I wanted him to give her another
Rightfully
round,
so.
even though Jane came running in there. Because where you get a weapon from? You wasn't with our crew. Where you get a weapon from? He asked no questions. He just ran to his door. They didn't have real weapons though.
Oh yeah,
remember?
they didn't have a real weapon. Right.
So now you got one.
Well,
and you just left her.
Well, Sinatra could have said her one. I think Sinatra already had one for real.
Yeah,
they didn't question that.
You didn't know that.
No, he didn't know that, but Sinatra's.
So that's not telling.
She probably was the only one
that crazy lady in there to talk to Sinatra.
He was not thinking about that. He was like, "Where's my daughter?" Because she made me think my daughter was taken out. So
okay, but if she said your daughter was alive, you don't got five seconds. No.
Nope. Where my daughter?
And
Let me go
Jane
make sure my
said
daughter.
they are at the house along with the boy.
I would have made a phone call. Like, let me.
What you saying to her anyway? I don't care what she had to say. She ain't had to tell me nothing. I would have found my child. We ain't got but so much square footage.
Well, it's either that or I give her another one because.
Okay.
You think about it though, like X was emotional.
He knew she wasn't gone.
He was emotional.
I want you to be gone.
Yeah, no, when Sinatra said he was emotional, but he handled it the way he needed to handle it. You know what I mean? So he wasn't thinking about where you get the gun from. He was like, get out my way.
She would have had to go. Is my point because
he just said, "Where's my daughter?"
He knew she wasn't going when he left. So So I would have been like, thanks, Jane. I got it from here. Pew! Okay, let me go get my kid now. You're not surviving this. No, you're
This
not.
is not power. This is not power.
I'm still confused as to why Jane has never been on his radar. Or if she is, he's never said anything about it.
Right.
If been on Robinson
We'll find
radar,
out
like
next
she a
week
little.
next season.
Right. To
Yeah,
him,
'cause
she's
I
still
did-
green.
Because I did want him
Not
to
to
pick it up
Robinson,
with the
though.
whole Billy situation.
Right.
I did want
Yeah,
him to
because he was like, "Wow, Billy, like he just didn't believe Billy would do that." But
I want to know what he's gonna do in season 2 when he finds out that Jane took out Billy.
Jane gonna
Ooh,
go.
Right.
that's gonna be good.
Oh, that
TV.
definitely go. That definitely.
I think
gonna
that's
circle the
probably
wagon.
season 3.
You
Oh,
think?
look at you. Give him season 3 already. Okay.
Well, that's what I
Okay.
think he said. He had a plan for 3 seasons.
Okay.
So I think the next season will be the wife, and then the 3rd season will be like kind of
Because
meshing
see,
the two together.
Jane's still on some BS right now. She still
Yeah,
got
but-
to make sure Sinatra is quiet because they still gonna be teetering Sinatra and Jane as long as Sinatra's still alive. She was like, she said you better alive than dead or something like that.
Right.
So it's still.
And I was
Yes.
wondering what do you need her alive for? You can go get the weed by yourself. What you did?
Look, we got
What you need
season
her
2
alive
for that.
She was
We
like,
got season 2 for
She
that.
did that
honey.
PS5, baby.
she's
What
playing
you need
tennis.
her alive for? Shoot.
I want
Because
her
she
to
took
find
care of the
out about
baby.
Jane
That's
by
why
the
he
end of
keeping her
season.
alive. You know
Oh
what I mean?
dang, Mo want season 2.
No,
over
I'm
the-
saying why is Jane keeping Sinatra alive?
Oh. So she can
We
get
got-
more stuff. Be in power.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
guess
It's like,
all you
it's
want is a
like-
video game and some ice cream. I mean,
Jane got plans, I
yeah,
guess.
Jane got her
Great
own
man,
little
you
plan
what?
She's
going on.
she's
She wants to
idiotic.
get all the Wii's and all the games and
I
She
think
wants
I
to
see a
have
toy
a-
store
we
in the
don't know
village. Just
who
go.
Jane is for real. We don't know who this girl
right,
is.
We're
right.
gonna get a
Like I said, I
backstory in
believe
season
she
2.
is connected to Trent. Because how would Trent know to go in at 11 o'clock?
Leverage.
Yeah,
Leverage for what?
yeah. That's what I was saying. Like
We
that's
won't
what I was
know,
saying
Miss
before. Like
Kara.
they
It
connected.
wasn't. Here, wait to season
Yeah.
2.
This is
I'm
dope.
just- It's
Somebody
just
else
see the
has
connection.
surmised that the connection wasn't Trent. The connection was Jane is Marsha's sister.
Ooh, or daughter.
I was gonna say, yeah, one of the two.
Because remember that
He had
was
a
what
daughter that-
12
Because
years.
Marsha
He had that son
that was
that
so many
couldn't
years
go
ago.
Edward.
Mhm.
Right.
Or remember,
I thought they was only
she
down
said
there
that
like 3
her
years,
aunt. She said that her sister and
Right.
somebody else was at the gate.
Mhm.
so that could be that sister, or
But,
it could
but
be
Jane
another
was
sister.
already gonna be down there anyway. So
Yeah.
why Jane couldn't take the little boy with her?
Was
If
Jane
that-
in the White House when they made the announcement and they started making moves? We didn't see Jane
We didn't
until
see Jane.
till they was
We
down
didn't
in
see
the-
Jane
in the-
till they was down there along
Yeah.
with Billy.
Yeah.
So we got to find
we
out
didn't see
how
the
did
two of
Jane
them.
get there.
That's probably season 2. That's what I'm trying to say.
Mhm.
Maybe the
That's what
same
I'm saying.
switcheroo happened. Maybe it was
Hell,
another
we never
agent,
even seen
and then
Robinson
Jane.
get to the doggone
Right.
place because she didn't get in the plane they was in.
We didn't
so.
see that. Oh, yeah.
But
Or
we know
Billy.
she got.
But she got
We
there
know
because
she
she was
got
instructing
there.
the people.
She had to make sure everybody. Yeah.
Right. She was
Mhm.
instructing the
Right.
people. But
She
again,
had a
maybe the same switcheroo that Trent did. Maybe this girl who's calling herself Jane is the sister or the daughter of that lady that was left coming to get
Mhm.
vengeance.
Mm-hmm. Standing
So
on
they
the
calling
wall
her
looking.
Jane, but she may be somebody else.
I won't put past this
That would
show.
be crazy.
I'm putting them past this show.
That would be crazy.
Mhm.
Okay. moving on.
Yeah.
Oh, snap. The pictures came up.
Sweet. That was
So
sweet.
cute.
Good shot. Good shot.
At the same time, we see the Oval Office is going mayhem. We see the VP is contemplating because we know that Sinatra is laying up with tubes in her mouth, and her family just looking at her. So he just looking like he don't know what to do because this VP is kind of weak. So now he know he got to take
Kinda.
the lead for real.
He definitely
Man
weak.
was tripping over his
That
shoes
man
at the White
fell
House.
over. It's
He's
confidential,
like
confidential,
snitching.
or classified, or whatever he said. I'm like, sir.
He's
Yeah.
snitching.
Yeah.
He's like, do we want to talk about them getting the weapons? And then everybody went crazy. Like, dude, you just causing chaos.
Yeah,
Like-
so he had to go to the head where Sinatra would usually sit, and he told them to calm down because everybody is going at each other for whatever
Mhm.
reason. So I guess they point the finger at each other, so he trying to took control of their room. I'm like, about time. And we also see Xavier went home. He saw his children, hugged them and stuff. And he also have the book. And he also was talking to Robinson. I forgot about what, because we done talked about a lot of stuff.
She said it was bigger
about
than
him
bigger than
leaving.
a
yeah.
life. Like
watching the kids.
Yes, he said, I won't let nothing happen to your children.
Yeah,
So
that's
she encouraged him to go out there and look for his wife.
She said now it's time to bring her home. Bring mommy home.
Even the daughter had to co-sign it too as well.
Yeah, the daughter. That's what I'm
the
talking
daughter
about.
said, "Bring mommy home."
Priscilla said, "Bring mommy home now." Like we good.
Robinson was saying it's bigger than Presley.
Priscilla Presley. I keep saying Priscilla.
I just let you roll with it. I'm like,
yeah. Presley.
But yeah, Presley. So I
Jason.
thought that was cute. And we saw him going to the hangar and he got the book and he put in the codes, I guess, the coordinates or however you start that thing. And
Somebody
I'm like, I hope he got enough I hope he got enough fuel to get there and come back.
How he gonna get back? It's
That's
TV.
what I was saying. I'm like, do you got fuel?
I'm sure he got fuel.
We'll
something
figure it
on the
out.
plane or whatever.
Okay, I'm just saying, you gotta make it back, Jay. You gotta make it
put
back.
it on sports. It'll be on.
I wanted you to get the picture of him holding the pens, the flight pens. That was his father's flight pens.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
It's like because I'm asking myself, how does he know how to fly? And it's like I'm sure his dad showed him.
His dad.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, wasn't he trying to fly?
He's supposed to be a pilot.
Right. He be the pilot, but he didn't. Something happened.
He didn't do it. He changed careers.
Yeah.
He changed careers. So
I thought he was
I didn't question that.
Wrong with his vision or something, child.
There was something wrong with something as to why he didn't. He couldn't.
Yeah, that's right. He tried out and his vision wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
That's what ended it, and then he went into Secret Service.
Yep. So so he is on his way to, I guess, go see what's up there above. Hopefully his wife's still there.
No, I thought it was dope. I thought it was a dope ending. Some people I saw online in those social media streets. Some people saying it was, what they say was like not really climactal. Wasn't really like a climax. And then somebody said, well, you know why? Because episode 7 was crazy. You know what I'm saying? You can't top episode 7 because episode 7 was the ultimate. So I thought it was a great, okay, it's time for season 2. He's gonna go get this baby, bring mama home, but he's gonna be bringing other people home too, because you already know he got to fight people off or whatever.
Yeah, that's gonna be something to figure out now.
So it's gonna be a whole nother adventure.
And he's got to find a wife first, because if he lands and that'd be the first thing, stop playing with me,
it's like, baby, there you go. And he just lands, and she's just there.
You got to look.
There's no search. It's like that's lazy writing, right?
Right.
Lazy writing. So, how would y'all rate the season as a whole?
8.5.
Candy.
I give it an 8.5. Yeah.
The whole season, okay.
I give it a 9. I give it a 9.
I would give it a 9.
Yeah, I give it a 9. It had me, especially episode 7, had me on the edge of my seat. I was like, bruh.
It definitely captured my attention. Like, I want to know what's happening, why it's happening, and where is it going. That's
and it kept us in the dark to the very end. So. Like, how you do that and still got me excited. You know what I'm saying? Usually people get mad, be like, man, you ain't never show this guy in the beginning, so how would I? People get frustrated because they try to figure it out.
They did show the guy, but they didn't.
Yeah.
Lean on the guy.
They ain't lean on him.
Okay, Candy, get it all out now.
You got I don't have it now. We done been here an hour, 20 minutes, baby. It's gone. My steam is out.
Come on, steam.
You was about to go in? You about to say all that?
I wanted to go in when I got on the camera, but Monique wouldn't let me do it. I wanted to go in as soon as I popped up, but
So you was mad. You was mad
that
they
make choice words. She had to make special words because in that text message, boy.
Yes.
She was mad.
Every cuss word.
Yeah.
Had to watch her spicy language.
Why is the plumber the doggone murderer? Like, why?
The plumber, that's
hilarious. I would rather it had been cheese fries. I would have rather it been her. Somebody was like, because I'm like, sum up with this help.
Oh, Dr. Riley?
Or either
cheese fry lady, Maggie.
Maggie.
or either the
Yeah.
lady that's ambidextrous.
How would
Like
Maggie
if
get
someone
up
with
on the
that,
Right.
time?
Xavier pointed her out so she can hit people with two hands. I wasn't
Maggie
thinking,
was the wife of the librarian.
but I
playing the
figured
wife.
because we kept looking at her, talking to her, seeing her, I figured she would have been somebody special. I figured she would have been something. I did not think
He was a more of a character in the forefront than the librarian for Candy. Candy needed it to make sense, or even
I
the
get it.
security guy that when they because where was you at when they was cutting the cameras off, bro? That
Mm-hmm.
and where was the daddy at?
No,
In
I
the
loved
light.
it. I
but
loved
it was
that.
it was I watched it again.
Mm-hmm.
I
Still
enjoyed
feels
it.
like why Larry, I'm calling man Larry. Why the librarian was the murder? I know why he was. I know, but just because we didn't see him enough, he was like hidden.
Yeah.
Like,
It was hidden in
okay,
plain. It was
alright,
like hidden in plain sight.
tomato.
We seen him like a couple times, and we would not put it together.
Didn't make it,
That's
yep.
what to me, that is a great show because we would never see, like,
Yeah.
it's not obvious. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Usually
Everybody was wrong.
if we watching Power, we watching whatever.
Put
Oh, it
together.
gotta be such and such, right?
Mhm.
We figure it out. Nah, Dan was like, y'all ain't never gonna figure this out.
Didn't.
Not to the end. He was like,
Who
nope.
would have thought it was the
I enjoyed
librarian?
it. Like I said, I probably would have felt how Candy felt if they did not spell it out for us. Because I'm like,
Yes.
if they just dropped that on us and then didn't spell it out, I'm like, I know you lying.
Yeah.
How? Why? For what?
Like it would have
I mean,
been
it was
bad
late
if they,
That's why I
spelling
like
it
the
out.
big.
Well,
That's
yeah,
why I
yeah,
like the
yeah,
beginning.
yeah.
That's why I like
Yeah.
the beginning.
Yeah.
Of the
if they
episode.
dropped
They gave
it
you
and
the
then it's like,
beginning,
oh, you
the
gotta wait to
middle,
season
and
2 to
the
find
end.
out why, that would have been
Right.
whack.
Yeah,
I would have been
now
mad.
that would have been a
Yeah.
hell of a cliffhanger.
They gave us the whole complete
Yeah.
It
beginning,
would have been
middle, end.
hellified, but
did.
we be mad though.
I'll be
Yeah.
mad. I'd be like, what? I gotta wait to find out.
Yeah.
What?
Then I would
No.
be
Yeah.
upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just
And
figured
I didn't
she
even
was
think we
right.
were going to find out who took out the president this episode. I wasn't sure like exactly what they were going to tie up. So
Yeah, they had to tie that up.
I know they
'Cause-
was not gonna tie up the wife, but that was just too much.
no, I
We
knew they
need a
weren't
whole
going to tie up
season
the
for
wife,
that.
but I'm like, okay,
You
Presley.
definitely have to tie
and-
up the president and the daughter.
No,
So can I ask y'all a question?
Go ahead.
Yep, you've been waiting.
I've been waiting, yeah. So the question is, if the world was about to end, doing what you do now, would you be one of the 25,000 chosen to
Yep.
go down there?
Yep.
Based on what you do.
Yep.
Based on your occupation.
Sure, why not?
Mhm.
Because they need some what? Why you say that?
I'm a jack of all trades.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I definitely would be down there.
And
You
I
would?
and I work for the state, so I know some state stuff. So if you need
There was some people that worked for the government that was left behind. Remember that?
That's
At the White House.
I would be very key in my
Right. MVP
Marsha,
was well,
Marsha.
and I'm a jack of all trades. So,
Okay.
Oh, so
I
you
got a
be
lot-
the
I got a
barber,
lot
you be
things
the
going on.
barber, you be the bartender, you be
Yeah.
the guy, you be the person putting the fake ducks in the pond.
Now, see, I think-
I can build, I can do woodwork.
I can see. I think I would, but I think Candy would be a better candidate because it seemed like they was taking couples. Because like because you got husband, they was taking couples to see the librarian. I'm assuming the wife was a chef. That's why the other lady ended up being in the kitchen. And remember then at the bar, and then
It seemed like they was doing a couple, but everybody wasn't a couple. Even the
And
neighbor
you
with
know
the
who would have
dog.
been a good one? The man with the dog.
Wasn't a
I
couple.
say now the man with the dog would have
Right.
been a good murderer. He would have been a good person.
And he was a singleton, so maybe I would have been okay.
He was a tech
Yeah.
guy.
But
Like
the-
But there was no motive.
the
He
guy
had
at
no
the bar,
motive.
Yeah,
He
that's
had no
true.
motive.
was
But
married
they
to
could
the
have given
scientist.
that motive that they gave Big Boy. They could have gave
Oh, Trent.
Trent.
Yeah, they
Big
could
Boy.
have given that
I know
motive.
what you-
Oh, you saying him?
Identity.
Okay.
Because we saw Trent. I mean, because we saw the tech guy a lot. We saw him. He was out. He was with the kids. He was with the dog, and
So you're not.
the young man was visiting him.
Yeah.
It would have been obvious, but it would have been, oh, he was around him a lot, and he was over here. He was, But anyway,
So you're not mad that they didn't show us how the damn dog got down there?
No.
We don't
We don't know how
See,
them,
you still don't.
we
Gotta
don't
wait
know
to
how them
season
people
2.
got there.
He could have got in the bag. I don't know.
He definitely was.
You know
in the
somebody
bag.
gonna bring that up now
The
that I
dog
mentioned
not
it.
bark.
Dog
Did he
to
not
blow.
bark? Did he not poop? Like, did he not urinate?
No,
Right,
I
he-
gave him a little kibble and a little something in it, put him to sleep.
Right.
Oh, he had a
He be
Benadryl.
chilling in
That
the
little
bag on the
sedative,
ride.
little doggy
Little
melatonin or
Benadryl.
something.
But he ain't
Got
never
allergies.
barked.
Not Benadryl, not
He got
Little
allergies.
dog,
They gave him
some
doggy
Advil.
melatonin. Mhm.
not Robitussin. Look, I can't.
See, I would have
Good
made it
job.
down there.
I would've made
Candy
it.
says she would have made it.
I know I would've made it.
I
I
think
So
I
what are you
would've
saying?
made it.
Hold
believe
up.
her.
If the guy with the dog made it, I could make it, child.
Okay, because you made a point that they was taking couples, so you're saying that singles wouldn't have made it down there because the psychologist, she was single.
And
She's
Robinson.
a
Right.
psychologist, though.
Oh, yeah, she was.
But you
And
could
she
be a
was,
psychologist.
and she was Sinatra's therapist.
Yeah, that's true. And cows and
You could
everybody.
be a psychologist, Kira.
I could be anything you need me to be. Okay.
Them Saturday tips we
Private
be doing.
dancer.
And them Sunday fun.
Now
Listen.
taking Robinson place. Look,
Yeah. What color
Okay.
are you today? Yellow, red, orange. What are you?
y'all is crazy.
What you
We
need
have
me to
that
do?
zen. Yeah.
He gonna be at the circus, right? They did have a carnival, right? They need some clowns.
Something.
Y'all
And I'm
is
not even
silly.
going to trip out over the weed. Like I'm gonna be good. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't gonna
Like,
trip over
I
the
gotta
weed?
give somebody a little something in they food. I'm gonna be good. What do you need?
You gonna be the
I
Black
got you.
Jane? You gonna be the Black Jane?
I want to be more the Black Robinson. Robinson is black. You know
Oh.
what I mean, child.
That is funny. You would have been the Black Robinson, not the White Robinson. Gotcha.
Because I like Robinson. But you know how like they say the Black Oprah, because you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, this
Yeah.
was fun, you guys. This was the season finale of Paradise.
Yes.
I enjoyed it. It was good talking with you guys. And
Good talking
hearing
with you
y'all
too.
thoughts and breaking down this episode. And before we get out of here, make sure y'all like the video and make sure y'all subscribe to everyone's channel up here. We'll greatly appreciate it. And we're gonna go around see what the people got going on their channels. Candy, we start with you.
Yeah, because you know I got the dip. We
Go
gotta-
right, you gotta go.
So we have Sisters at 10:20. Yesterday I did Married to Medicine. I will be doing Raising Canaan. I'll be doing RHOA, Housewives of Atlanta, Beauty in Black. It's March Madness, man.
Come
I'm
on,
almost
March
at 1,000
Madness.
subscribers. I'm like maybe less than 20 away. So hey,
Hey,
please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'm not streaming from my channel, but you know, I'm Candy
Love TV.
Yeah. Thank you. And it was fun. I enjoyed it. I had to come up here. I had to get it while I'm a child and they're cooking powdered donuts and I got a mess to clean up. Okay. So yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, talk to you.
All right, bye.
Bye. Miss Kira Speaks. What you got going on?
So I also did Married to Medicine. That was like 2 days ago. She said yesterday. 2 days ago, I did Married to Medicine. Got Love is Blind. We're gonna wrap that up. Well, actually, no, we got the reunion next week. We got the finale this week. Got Love is Blind coming up on either Saturday or Sunday. Beauty in Black on Sunday. Weekly Huddle. I'm forgetting something. Raising Canaan.
Oh,
Keep your
okay.
notifications on.
Yes. VKJ TV.
Yeah.
March
Yes.
Madness.
March Madness, baby. It's going down. So tomorrow, look out for the Beauty in Black first reactions. All right. You already know we're going in on that one. Raising Canaan, we're doing the first reactions on Raising Canaan, 10, 20, maybe 30 minutes right after the episode ends. So we're going to do a first reaction on the first episode. And definitely check out the Tyler Perry's The Oval. We had an interview with Sam Owens, Walter, right? AKA Sam Owens. It was a dope interview. You know what I'm saying? Check that out. The dude is a solid guy, for real. So definitely check that out. We did that yesterday, me and Tika. And then next week, we getting ready for Tyler Perry's Ruthless. So we're going to do a final prediction for the first episode of Tyler Perry's Ruthless Roundtable. It's going to be dope. So we're going to be super busy, and then look out for the Duplicity. We got Mo and Lawrence Report. We got to talk about, Daredevil, see what's up with that. See if we want to talk about that.
Yes.
Right. So we got a lot coming, man. Duplicity, man, it's a lot. It's a lot on the way. So stay tuned. Keep it locked. Shout out to all my new members. Shout out to everybody Salute to y'all.
Come on, new members.
You know.
Yes. For me, what I got? Sisters, like I'm be on live with Candy Love and hopefully Tamika's Den. We talk about sisters at 10:20 Eastern Standard Time. And what I got? Beauty and Black, Raising Canaan. Trying to talk about Daredevil Born Again. Trying to figure out how to do that. And for real. And Beyond the Gates, my weekly recap.
Beyond the Gates.
People was watching it. So if y'all not watching this black soap on CBS,
isn't it the number one right now? From what I heard.
I think so.
Number one, like daytime.
Daytime soap, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I'm sure y'all.
Good.
I'm gonna watch y'all recaps or whatever.
Oh, thank you.
I don't do the soaps, but I'll watch y'all recaps. I'll support.
And we also got Found. No, we taking a break from Found. We will be back next week for Found. So yeah, just make sure you all subscribe and hit that notification bell and replay game. Let us know your thoughts. Did you think it was the librarian, or did you think it was Jane or Sinatra or the wife we never saw but one time?
Y'all say y'all thought it was a librarian, y'all lying.
They lying, yo.
Right.
Don't be like, you're gonna have some people be like, I knew it was him. Like, shut your ass up.
And then I'm gonna ask what leads you up to that before you saw this episode.
Like,
what was the clue?
Okay,
so be honest, replay game.
Yeah, I didn't think it was the librarian. Stop playing.
Yes, so I really like to hear you guys' thoughts. So please leave a comment down either one of our channels. So I would like to know your thoughts on this whole show, the season. So stay tuned for all the stuff we got coming up, because this is March Madness. So thank you for the live chat. People came through for the live chat. Thank you for coming through. Buck Thoughts, P. Bronson, Monique Nicole. Yeah, so
thank you for the super chat, P. Bronson.
Reese Laird.
Yeah, Brees, yep.
We are out of here. We'll see you on the next one.